Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the IBB Top 3, where we're going to talk to Shannon Baughman, owner of Great Lakes Kids Apparel.
Correct.
And also you have a non-profit fundraising collection.
Correct.
Which is Fight Like a Kid.
Yep.
And that's also on the website, which
Yes.
you donate. All proceeds donate to, was it Special Foundation?
Special Wish. Yep.
Special
Wish. Cleveland.
I almost had it all right. So almost got it. So,
Yes.
and then, well, very good. So she has been blowing our minds with all this cool stuff. So if you didn't see her video on dedication and inspiration, please check that out. But we're going to move on to the third and final key to staying burn proof.
Sure.
And make sure whatever applies to you, take it, roll with it, and put it into action. So what is it?
The third one I'm going to say is tough skin.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
I've never had tough skin. I mean, this
Okay.
is going back to I was a nanny and like parents would come home late with like bags from Target and I'd be so mad.
Okay.
But like I couldn't say anything
Okay.
because I was like, oh, I love the kids. I can't say anything.
Okay.
So
All right.
letting people, not use me, I guess, but like, hey, we're going to be home at this time and don't show up. So don't say anything. Now, I mean, I had to go through some stuff with who was my business partner.
Mm-hmm.
And I let things go, like my feelings of how things were going with us and like, role-wise, position-wise, things to do with the business. I mean, because it blew up from being in our basements to having a warehouse and going to said warehouse to like doubling in size. And it just was all at once. We both had families and that's understandable, but trying to have her do things that needed to be done, and she's way more family based. Like her focus was her dedication was her family.
Yeah.
And nothing against it.
Yep.
Totally understand.
Yep.
But we had a business growing and I had to say stuff and have that tough skin, which normally I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So dealing with that kind of stuff, you need to tell your feelings to people no matter what. I mean, it might hurt people's feelings. It might not hurt some people's feelings. Honesty. Be honest.
Okay.
Yes.
So would you say like having tough skin is being tough enough to be honest with whatever
you need to do for your company, for your business?
Yep.
You got to put it out there.
Yep.
It's some people might take it a different way of what you're saying to them.
Yep.
And that's okay. But
Yeah.
yes, I mean, you have to be tough for what you're trying to do with your business and what your vision is, and just you have to.
So was it something that was just kind of like over time?
Yeah,
It
kind of
got
built
better,
up.
like kind of like I feel like so like it just
did.
So I remember like when I first started 13 years ago, and like we had, I remember like Wednesday night call session. It was like when people still would talk on the phone.
Right,
like
right.
It wasn't even a cell phone. Like using like an actual phone, but like I remember this nice old lady like answer the phone, and I never had like a business call or sales call, whatever. I'm like, this is James Sugar, like just like freaked out, super. I was like, I couldn't understand me, and she remember like, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said. So instead of like slowing down,
Right.
and, like, this is James, like freaking out,
Right.
And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but if you could please take me off your list, that'd be great. So then she hung up. So looking back, like that's the nicest way someone can tell you to,
Can you please
go
take me off your
go
list?
play in traffic, like, so don't call back. But like for me, that was like my first moment of like, I remember like getting off that call and be like, I can't do this.
Right.
I can't do this. And I was like walking out of the office, and the office manager at the time grabbed me. He's like, I will not let you fail. And we just like, we role played, like I would call him in the other office and he'd be mean to me or he'd be nice or, so like,
Right.
so I guess, it was off. Like, so I guess that's another thing we're talking about, tough skin, like being tough skin, but not a complete a-hole. Basically, like, so I'm sorry if
honestly, not.
But because I've been, I don't know. It's just weird. Like I talk to some other people that own businesses too, or in business for themselves, or it's just you have to shut off your feelings. Like you have to shut yourself off sometimes, because if dealing with the rejection or the things that go wrong, or dealing with just the monsoon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you kind of just have to like shut yourself off. So I guess, is there a certain, like, how do you like have tough skin but not cross the line into just turning it, like, and I've done that where I've been like, I'm just a terrible person yelling at Gary or yelling at Reed, or, like, so.
It's really hard because I'm not that person that's going to sit there. I would never tell people how I felt, honestly, until this business. So it's like, these people that I have to tell things to are close to me, right? Of course, friends.
That makes it super hard. That makes it even harder. Yeah.
Sucks. So don't do business with friends and family. Doesn't work. It's very stressful.
Yeah.
I've never had so much anxiety ever in my life, and until I had to explain to my partner that I was like, this isn't working. Can we do what you can do, and I can do what I can do? And it was taken completely wrong, and it was very stressful for about 2.5, 3 months.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. I mean, but when I stepped back and I was like, but this is what needs to be done for the business. I need to do this, and this needs to be taken care of, and this isn't getting done on this end. You have to do your best. I mean, like I said, people will take things the wrong way. Things are going to be said. I mean, you just have to do it. And I was never that way, so trust me, it's not easy.
So it can be done, though.
If I did it, it can be done, because I'm probably one of the most laid back, don't want confrontation, drama, nothing in my life.
Remember the dinosaur, was it Rex from Toy Story?
Oh, yeah.
And like in the first Toy Story, and he's like, I don't know what they were, I think Buzz Lightyear and Woody are arguing over something, and they look to him for like the tiebreaker.
And he's like,
I don't like confrontation.
That's
so, like,
me. Like,
dude,
that was me.
No, that was like weird like Rex, we're like, I don't want it.
Exactly.
So, but it's like, I just feel like, like in business, it's like everything's confrontation. I've learned to look at confrontation as like, it's a part of growing. It's a part of life, kind of thing. So, I don't know, is there any like books that you read or any like, so I'm obviously from our conversations, I'm like, what strategy do you use? But like, I guess like, is there like things that you tell yourself to kind of remind yourself like, hey, I'm doing the right thing. This is part of my evolution as a business person. So like,
I can't tell you how many times I will second guess. Did I do the right thing? Did I say it the right way? Did I do the wrong thing? Was it wrong? Did I do it wrong?
Yeah.
There's no books. Like I said, I'm pretty simple when it came to my business, just kind of, but I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I mean, I was never a business. I'm still learning. So everything I'm telling you, I'm still have other things I'm going to learn from it.
Yep.
But I mean, it is what it is.
So in most people too, first off, don't start small and then become big.
Right.
Like just kind of like, so I'm fascinated to hear more about that. Like, just like the day you just realize like, holy crap, like this, like we just have, like, this is crazy, but like, so like, having tough skin, like one of my mentors always said, like, growing pains are better than shrinking pains, still painful. And you're doing, like for you, like every day you're doing something that you've never done.
Right.
So it's gonna be frustrating. It's gonna be you want to gouge your eyes out. So so like, so I guess talk to me more about like having that tough skin and surviving the transition from like, hey, this is kind of fun. We're in the basement. Like this is
right. It started off as
this
fun.
Is so cute, and I was like, whoa, So like that transition, and then also to, really now where you're at, maintaining that tough skin to be like, okay, well, this is
right.
Like I think you said, like I got back from vacation and there's 16 boxes like all over the house,
go
like so yeah. So I'm gonna shut up, but like just
no, they're fine.
The basement to like
it did. It
the
started
basement
off
to
as
the
fun.
business,
right?
Like,
it started as fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun with it. Then it went from that to okay, we're getting a little bit bigger. Let's buy some more bins, and then it got
a couple
little
bins.
bit. Mark's like, don't worry. I think you'll probably spend you'll make $30,000 this year. Like you'll sell that much. Well, it's probably like 10 times that now. It's insane.
That's awesome. So,
one thing I have noticed with, in the beginning, friends and family are like, this is so cool. This is so fun. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little different now. Now I have friends who are inspired and want to do their thing. And I'm all about it. I'm all about other mamas trying to do their thing. They're home with their kids. My girlfriend started a necklace line. I'm,
cool.
I'm kind of collaborating with her.
Yeah.
But some things I have noticed is they don't want me to succeed. Some people, they want me to fail. So now they're really into, this is cool, but I think I can do this. And I think, like, I don't know, I don't want Shannon to do this. I'm going to try to do it before her, kind of thing.
Really? Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know how to, yeah. So there's a lot of people that, I don't want to say jealous, but I'm going to say jealous. Because there's a lot of jealousy.
Well, and I feel like, that's human nature, especially you put in like the friends and family dynamic where it's just kind of like, everything's cool until you start doing well.
Yes.
And then it's like, and I'm the same way where it's like I had to like cut certain people out of my life, but I still love them dearly, but it's like, man, every time.
Yes.
Like I can't take whether it's the negativity or the it's just like you got nothing good to say ever.
No, it's
and I can't.
It's not easy.
Can't do it,
especially with the whole friends and family part of it.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be in that position, but unfortunately, it happens. It's life. That I mean, it's gonna happen. So, but that part sucks. But in the same aspect, I'm happy and doing what I can with it. So.
All right, so you got to have the tough skin for business, but also friends, family.
I feel like you have to sticking up for yourself.
Correct.
100%.
So like, what are some things like even obviously as a parent like that you could share about like things maybe you tell your kids that you got to stick up. It's not even so much that you have to stick up for yourself, but like you got to stand your ground.
Exactly.
You got to like. So, what are some things that help you stand your ground? And stick up for yourself.
Knowing what I have created from the ground up.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I look at it and I'm like, this is all of my time. This is time away from my kids, time away from my family.
Yep.
Everything, my blood, sweat, and tears, and everything that I have goes into this.
Yep.
So that gives me my tough skin because I don't want it to not succeed anymore at this point. Like it started off fun, but now has the potential of being extremely huge, and I'm going to protect it. I'm going to stick with it, and it's my thing, and I will protect it. So,
yep. I feel like too, as you're saying, like I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears, and like for some reason, like I don't know this and that. I've heard other people say it before. When I'm connecting with the tough skin thing, it's kind of like. After you put so much into your business, like the blood, sweat, and tears, like literally all that remains of like your business self is the tough skin. Like everything else is like your heart and soul's all
but I mean,
on the
that's
floor.
it.
Like you're just like your tough skin and bones. Like,
that's it. I mean, but and I mean it changes. I mean every day it's getting I mean it is.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But
I feel like too it helps you, like you said, just now you're speaking up more outside of. I mean, like it's not you're not just like talking down. I mean, like, you're not like using it like a bad way, but it's just like, hey, this is helping me be just a better overall person. In general.
It's definitely taught me a lot. It's definitely made me realize, you do have this in you. So you can do it. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you've created. If somebody says something, try to say it as nicely as possible and the correct way.
Yep.
Like I said before, even if they take it the wrong way, I have to do me, and I'm going to do me and take care of that. So, yeah.
I like it. I love it. Love it. So do your thing.
Yes.
Anything else you would share for people to stay burn proof and have tough skin?
Just do you and stick with what you want to do, and don't let anybody else tell you anything different. Keep rolling with it.
Boom.
Boom.
Awesome. Very good. Well, Shannon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, James.
And I had a blast.
Thank
So this is very, very exciting. And for those of you, again, take these tools. If it's what you really want and it's what you really believe, you'll find a way. You'll find a way, and you don't have tough skin. You'll get it. Like
You'll get it.
You don't necessarily speak up for yourself. You
will.
will.
Yep.
So, but
Absolutely.
and hey, if you're just hanging out in the basement having fun, it's not might not always be that way.
And
so,
you don't know. Look what it can
know.
turn into.
That's right. That's right. So
Awesomeness.
awesomeness. Boom. All right. I love it. It's my favorite word ever. So.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, well, all of you, thank you again. Keep up your awesomeness and stay burn proof.